Hey there Gemini, welcome to your weekly tarot reading for May 8th to the 14th. Let's jump straight on in, Gemini, and see what may be on the cards for you. Okay, I'm using the beautiful Moonchild Tarot, and your first energy is the Lovers. Now, a few things to point out, Gemini, because this card doesn't necessarily mean that, we're dealing in, relationships and love. It happens to be your major arcana for a start, which means that you're coming into power, or maybe the ball is in your court, or maybe there is a move or action that needs to come from you. It's an indication of things coming into harmony and things coming into balance. And yes, there might be some steps to take to get you there if you're not feeling that way at the moment. So let's carry on, Gemini, and see. I've got the Page of Pentacles that's literally jumped out. Now, this is new energy that's very much in its early stages. I kind of see the pages as the step before the aces. So, this would associate with the Ace of Pentacles, some kind of new contract, new commitment, new stability, security, maybe an increase in your finances. But we're at the step before where maybe there's divine orchestration at play, maybe there's planning and preparation or initial conversations, or maybe you're about to make the decision that will bring this in for you. It can be associated with a messenger of opportunity, and there could be a child in the mix. Sometimes children just say things that, that tip us off. They have a very directly connected with spirit as well, so they can just say things and all of a sudden it's like, wow, that really resonates and I'm going to take that action. It triggers something in us. So Gemini, your last guiding energy is Moonchild. So, just after talking about children and Moonchild coming through, what you are wanting to create here for some of you could be in terms of conception. Okay, that is one of the meanings of this card. Moon, of course, linking to the feminine energy and the moon cycle. And if you are trying to conceive and go on that journey with whatever means you are using, it feels like that is coming for you. My other interpretation of this card, Gemini, because we are doing a general reading here, is this kind of energy of the freedom, the self-expression. I always sort of think of that flower power sort of Woodstock energy where we don't have a care in the world because we have somewhat, released from some kind of stress, and it could have something to do with that precursor to the Ace of Pentacles landing. Okay, let's get the rest of the story out here for you, Gemini, and I'm going to pull you 9 cards from the Rider-Waite. If you'd like a personal reading or healing, please do use the first link down below to jump across to my website and check those out. Grab my free Learn Tarot Quick Guide if you'd like to get started with reading the cards for yourself. That's free, linked below. And to take things further with your tarot journey, the doors are open to the initiation. My paid offering, I teach a full foundation in tarot, and my personal professional signature reading process. Look at that. Missing pieces. What else? Yeah, Instagram. I am loving it over there. I'm posting daily readings, and I am doing free little mini personal readings from time to time. You need to be there, be a follower, and be checking my stories. Spoiler alert, I have the shout out at the moment, so you'll need to get over there. All right, let's get these cards out. See you in a moment, Gemini. So Gemini, these are your cards, and boom, how did I know it was going to show up? Well, I was just really feeling it with that Page of Pentacles. So what I'm seeing here, Gemini, is that you are heading towards a victory. Okay, the Chariot, you are moving towards something beautiful here. You're finding missing pieces, but it hasn't come easily to you, Gemini, or you have been on a journey, and I think that journey has involved loss or disappointment, and maybe you are navigating that now, and I'm very sorry if that's the case, because I am, looking straight at the Three of Swords here, okay, which is the heart of your reading and the heart of the matter. And I finished the Rider-Waite on the Five of Cups as well. So I feel that there's a loss before a gain here. You might have had several attempts here. You might have had several losses. Again, this could be in you trying to conceive something, whether it is conceiving a physical birth, or conceiving a project, a dream, or something to do with business and career. We do have the Emperor here. So the Three of Swords talks about that loss. And the thing about the Three of Swords is that it's a number 3 for a reason. Now, 3 is the number of the Empress, who does birth, right? She births when the time is right, and she's the energy of creation. So what Spirit is saying is that, yes, you have had losses. We have to trust in the divine timing of that, but that you will heal, and there is the energy to create and recreate, okay? So I want you to feel all of the things and process that loss, but Spirit is saying that there is, gains closer than what you really think. And I feel that that's the Seven of Swords for you. It's like maybe you felt like you were doing all the right things, or things were very lined up for you, and it was taken from you. Whether, something was physically taken from you, or whether, something didn't follow through here. The Seven of Swords can feel like a real betrayal, maybe a universal betrayal. Just make sure that there's no self-sabotage going on with that energy. So you are being asked to move on here, to move away from the grieving period after you've sort of processed it. Some of you are maybe in a situation that, is not that Ace of Pentacles for you. Okay, it's general reading, so you'll need to link it to your situation. But the Eight of Cups is somebody who's on the journey to the Nine of Cups. Now, the Nine of Cups in Tarot is the wish fulfillment card. So that wish that you're trying to create, that you keep getting disappointed about, or you keep experiencing loss related to, the journey to it is by leaving behind Eight of Cups what isn't it. So some of you are in a situation, and maybe you're trying to achieve this dream in a situation that will never provide that for you, hence the Seven of Swords. That is playing into the sabotage, or almost a self-fulfilling prophecy here, okay? I'm thinking devil energy, where we choose the circumstances that are actually going to lead to our failure or undoing. So Spirit wants you to consider if you have all the pieces where you are, or if there's something else you can bring into the mix to have you journey to the Nine of Cups, okay? Now, there could be an important decision for you to make, Two of Pentacles, deciding, weighing it up, what's that missing piece? What do I need to move away from in order to really birth this dream? And yes, I can feel that it is a real emotional roller coaster here, but you just have to trust that process, okay? I think it's time to activate Emperor mode, okay? I mean, we've talked about the Empress, and the Empress is you trying to create and trying to birth, right? But the thing is that it takes a synergy. The Lovers, remember your first card, it takes a synergy of masculine and feminine energy to create. We all have both of those energies within us, despite gender conversation, and it feels like we need to ramp up a little bit in the masculine energy. Now, the divine masculine energy is associated with doing, orchestrating, moving forward, pushing that energy out into the world, being active in the situation. It's not about just, I was going to allow it to unfold and be passive and just hope. And, this is about actually making moves, and calculated moves. So I feel that there's a calculated move here that you can make to get a quantum leap here. Something to do with our Eight of Cups, leaving behind what isn't it. So that's the Emperor energy, this Aries energy. It's leaps of faith forward. It's trusting that process and going all in to lay the foundation here. So that is here with you. That the Emperor could also be somebody who's offering you the missing piece. And if so, it would be somebody who's in a position of authority, a leader, maybe father, father-in-law, boss, business owner, somebody like that. Because with the Three of Pentacles at the end of the reading, Gemini, it feels like there's just a collaboration or a melding of energies here, okay? So it's almost like you can't do this on your own, like there's missing pieces here for you to gain. But my goodness, they're in this reading, right? Double aces. But let's deal with the Charioteer first, okay? Charioteer, it's Cancer energy. And we talked about the decision, right? These two sphinxes here, the black and the white, they stand for the duality in our minds, the two different options, the two different directions. Now, the key with the Chariot is that we need to make a firm decision, own it, and then back it with the masculine follow through and action of the Emperor. Otherwise, you would have experienced this before. I most definitely have, Gemini. We kind of go in this direction and then we get pulled back and we to and fro and then we never really get anywhere, or we just stay in the same place. We go around in circles. So you need to make that decision, commit to it, and move forward in that direction. And this may require you to go out of your comfort zone, to take a step beyond the known, to go out on a limb, to take a leap of faith. But the Chariot is all about heading towards a victory through that strength, courage, and determination. And I couldn't really say victory. I cannot pick anything up, Gemini, with these nails. I got them done for, I'm actually not a nails person, if any of you care, but I got them done for some promotional shots for some products I'm developing, and I can't do anything. I can't pick up tarot cards, which is a problem, but I got there. So double aces here, and this is huge new beginning energy. So these are the missing pieces. Now, I talked at the start about the Page of Pentacles, who's waiting for something solid, right? You can feel the energy coming. Maybe you're going through options and decisions. Maybe you're in conversation, but it is time to pick one or to decide and move forward, because that leads us to the Ace of Pentacles. It's here. It's a contract to sign. It's a relationship turning into a commitment. It's a new employment offer. It's a new client. Whatever it is for you, it is a golden opportunity that can transform the situation on an emotional level. It's an emotional new beginning that fills your cup, that gives back, that overflows, that feels meant to be. So you've got the tangible, physical, and the emotional soul level new opportunity here. And just saying, Gemini, that the Three of Pentacles for me, like we talked about the Empress, number 3 in the major arcana, when I see this card, it is the realization, it is the result, it is happening. The Empress's dream is materializing in the 3D reality. The right people are coming forward and the right resources. It's time to make decisions and execute that plan, because it feels like what you need is about to show up, okay? But remember, you're going to have to keep taking action here. So, Gemini, let's pull your Moonology to close this out. For my Gemini, what do we have? A new romantic cycle begins. What did I say? I said an emotional new beginning, didn't I? Same diff. Remember, romantic, it's not just linked to romantic love, although it may be, most definitely with these energies. This is something to fall in love with, something you've wanted, something on your heart. So when it does happen, you know, you feel all the things, you feel the fluffy feelings. So we're going from a grief and a loss because the universe says it wasn't the right time. But new moon in Libra, we talked about balance, your first card out. This is coming into balance. The timing is right. The ingredients, the people, the resources, everything's coming together. And a new romantic cycle, an emotional new beginning is coming. Gemini, I love this energy. So I'll leave it there for you. I hope you enjoyed the reading. I'm just wishing you all the love and magic and, of course, cheering you on. I'll see you next week. Bye for now.